Hello my friends, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're ready for another YouTube video from your old buddy, DadCraft73. We're back here playing some Age of Engineering, and man, oh man, we are getting ready to go to space. Not today, and probably not in the next episode, but hopefully soon. You know, Age of Engineering is not your typical mod pack. Mod pack. That's what it's called. Because, man, everything is like ridiculous to make. Yeah, that's right. All right, let's go outside here though. So since my last episode, I have these chunks loaded. I have this guy loaded. So he's been working, and it's been, I don't know. I don't know, 8 hours, maybe 7 hours since we built this thing and got it fired up. It's really weird. It doesn't really have a, the interface is kind of strange here. I don't know why it doesn't show like things are burning, but it's happening. So this thing has to fill all the way up, all the way through here and through here before it makes one of these pieces of silicon. Now, there's evidently two versions of the advanced rocketry mod for 1.10. One has these cool things called coils, which you can put inside the blast furnace to speed up the rate. And if you spend the time and the money and you make like iridium, not money, the time and the crafting grind, you can make like iridium coils, which increase or decrease processing time by like 800%. So there is a way to speed this thing up. The problem is there's no way to speed it up in Age of Engineering. It doesn't work. So we can't use those. So let's take a look and see how much we have. I loaded this thing up with a bunch of sand. Yeah. And we have 39, which isn't too bad. You know, that's all right. We're doing all right for ourselves. I think we're going to do this. Let me put down this drawer here, maybe beside these. Now let me show you how you can cheat if you feel like you need to, and if you're going through Age of Engineering. We're not gonna cheat. So if I put, oh, it already did it. Dang it, I didn't mean to do that. And I'm actually gonna get rid of, we had 39, I think we had. Okay, so let me get some silicon. Remember, we can make silicon through this process. So if we go in here and we look at this and we say, how do we make this? We make silicon dioxide, and we run it through the centrifuge, and we make some clay. And to make that, you use clay dust, and you run it through the thermal centrifuge, and you get out silicon dioxide. And, I mean, that's not a too bad of a process. It's a little bit of a process, but if I take, like, one of these out of here like this. Now, if you didn't know this about storage drawers, they will OR dictionary like material. So right now there's 45 of them in there. If I right click here, it's 46. So it converts it to that kind of silicon. So, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to play that way. We haven't done that since day one. We did the bees the real way. We're going to do everything the real way. So I'm going to take these extra 7 silicon and we're going to delete them. Right? We're going to be back to 39. And that's how I want to play. I want to play this legit, 100% straight up. So 39 silicon is how many we have. Okay, so I spent a little bit of time and sort of got this place cleared out a little bit. I got to do some more. I want to get rid of all this water here. I wanted to keep a little bit of water though. So we kept this source, infinite water source here, so our pump could do its job. And I kind of like the fact that we have a little lake over here. I think that's a cool little feature. So we're gonna leave that there. So if you don't know anything about advanced rocketry yet, you're about to over the next couple episodes, because everything has these massive, not massive, but everything's multi-blocks. Everything's multi-block structures that produce all the materials that we need to be able to get ourselves into space. And it's a lot of grinding, a lot of crafting, and a lot of building multi-block structures using our deal here, our Holo-Projector. Okay, so this guy is going to just keep churning on and on, doing and steel. You can see it's kind of getting to the point where it's filled up. I wish there was a way we could speed it up, but there's not. But unlike some other folks that might be playing this mod pack, I mean, I'm playing on a personal server just because I like the the improvements to like frame rate that I get and performance by playing on a personal server. So I've got these chunks loaded. So this thing is going to be produced in silicon, you know, 24 hours a day. So I've got them loaded. So I'll just make sure that when I log off at night and I'm done playing, that I load this thing up with sand, and then we'll get some more. Because each one of those, yeah, I don't know. I want to say like 10 minutes a piece, maybe. Yeah, so it's maybe 15 minutes a piece to make one of those. That's no joke. That's for sure. Okay. So we talked about last episode what we needed this silicon for. So if we look at this stuff right here, and we need it, we can make it with all these kind of crazy things, but that's not what we care, right? We can make these powered lights, we can put the remote awareness updates, we can do a conduit probe if we want to. But what we really need to do is we need to make the crystallizer, because we need these silicon bulls. Bulls, I think. And because we need the silicon bulls for the next machine, which is the cutting machine, to make these silicon wafers. So there's two machines we need. We need the crystallizer, we need the cutting machine. And in the cutting machine, then we use this thing called the precision assembler to make basic circuit plates, and we make some other odds and ends. And we take these guys and run them through something called the cutting machine, and we get basic circuits. And basic circuits are part of the whole deal. So satellite builder, we need those, chemical reactor, electrolyzers, atmosphere detector, all these different things require these little basic circuits and other stuff, right? So lots of steel, lots of other little odds and ends, basic lenses. So we need to get to the point where we can get a cutting machine so we can make those circuits. So that's 3, count them, 1, a 2, a 3 multi-block structures that we need to build, and we're going to try to get as far as we can, because that's not even that's not even remotely close to the end. Oh man, we've got like, I don't know, there's like 7 or 8 total machines we have to build, so we're going to try to keep grinding them out if we can. That's what our goal is. Okay, so if we take our little Holo-Projector guy, right, and we shift right click on him, we need to look at the next thing, which is the crystallizer. Did I skip past it already? Electrolyzer, no. Crystallizer. Okay, so crystallizer is what we need to make now. So let's take a look and see what we need. We need 1 crystallizer. We need an input plug, power input plug. Yeah. We need some copper coils. We need an input hatch. We need some quartz crucibles and an output hatch. Now, that's why we spent time last episode automating some of these things. So let's see. Input hatch. We can make. We're gonna need 1 of these. Next, a start, and we're gonna need 2 of these like that, and start. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to need some copper coils, and we got to use the advanced rocketry, or these guys right here. So these are, oh man, give me a break. Oh, dang it. So we have to make a regular copper coil block from immersive engineering, which are these guys. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so we need 1 of those. We need just, thankfully that's just regular Nori crystal. And then we surround those by these industrial craft. So we have to make essentially an immersive engineering coil block and then surround it by industrial craft coils, which is just copper cable and iron ingots. So these guys, I bet we can make 8 of the. How many of these things do we need? We need 2, just 2 copper coils. So I think we should probably get our patterns out of here, because we're going to teach things how to make the things that we need to make. Okay, can I make some more of these? Like 20 of these? Do I have all the stuff? Yeah. Available, Certus quartz crystals. We got to make some of that. We have that. Yeah, we have all the stuff, right? We're good. So we can start that process and get ourselves some more things. Okay. So copper coil, that's number 1. So we need to make this, and so we need to learn how to make these guys right here. So that shouldn't be that big of a deal. This is a crafting pattern. So we need to make this and like that. Do I not have any iron? How is that even possible? That I don't have any iron. I do have this. Iron dust. Iron powder. Okay. We're not worrying about making any of that stuff, so we can smelt this up really quick. Okay. So let's do that. Let's throw this in this guy so we could go like that. And we just need a couple pieces of iron. We just need a little bit, actually, at the beginning. So let's get these crafted up. I'm telling you what, this little powered furnace that I made way back in the day, man, it has saved the day a bunch of times. This little setup, man, yeah, we're still using that guy for sure. I love it. Okay, so if I put these guys, this needs to go right here, and then we're going to get one of those. Okay, done. How many of these copper cables do I have? Copper cables. I've got 300 of them. Yeah, how can I make these? Oh, I know how I can make those. In the rolling machine, set to extrude mode. Let me see, is there any other way to make these? Metal former, metal former. That or that, but it's got to be in like cutting mode. And we get 3 out of an ingot. I would think this is probably better. The problem is I'm using my metal former to make plates. So our options are we could build another metal former. Basic machine casing, that, some toolboxes. We might be able to build one and run one metal former downstairs for plates and one downstairs for those wires because we might need them for other things. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's put this pattern in our molecular deal, our molecular assembler, and now he's in there. Okay, so the next thing we need for coils are... No. We need this stuff. Okay, so we need some LV wire coils. That's this stuff. The only way to make that, other than doing it manually, is here, and we get 2 per ingot. So it's definitely... How do we make that? Steel plate, steel wire. I mean, we can maybe make that metal press. Are we going to need lots of that kind of stuff? Let me take a look here and see how many rocketry things. Warp core needs one of those. Railgun needs one of those. And that's it, really. Warp core and motor. Motor needs those things. You know what? I think that what we're going to do... let's see. Maybe we can do something here. So, let's see. So, copper coil... Copper coil is what we want, and we want this. No, I need to learn how to type in here. Copper coil. Okay, so I wonder if I can make a pattern to make this. Okay, yeah, make a pattern to make that. Okay, and can I make one of these? Yeah, okay, good. And then can I make a pattern to make this? Okay, so that plus that gives me one of those. I mean, we have tons of copper, so let's put this in our molecular deal here, and let's see if this works. So this guy can go in here, so we know how to... No, this guy. So we at least know how to make it, right? And then... Yeah, it should just be both of these guys should be in there. Now let's see if this actually works. So if we go here, and I say, hey, give me... I don't know, 10 of these? Start. Yeah. That works. Okay. And let's say I need 30. Okay. Start. I'm afraid when it breaks it, it may... I don't know if it'll make a new one. Because that would be amazing if it would actually make a new one. And then we wouldn't have to worry about it ever again. Okay. How much durability is on this thing? I don't know. Okay. So if I put this back in there, and I say copper wire, and I say make me 30 more... Oh, yeah, okay. It'll make a new one. Okay. Yeah. I'm down with that. That's going to work like a dream, for sure. Okay. So, we have to make some more things. Copper coil. So, we need to be able to make these guys, which is pretty simple, right? So, that's an easy crafting pattern. And then we need to be able to make these guys, which is an easy crafting pattern. Right? Yeah. And then we can just put these guys in our molecular assembler. You know, I never taught this thing, I think, how to make sticks. Oh, do we need to do that? I don't know. Maybe, right? Maybe we do. So let's go here, here, here. We don't... Oh, it takes a... Oh, dang it. Treated stick. I forgot that that's what it took. Okay, let's go here. Okay, treated stick. Okay, we need to make one of these. So let's just put this pattern together just so we have it. So that also means we're going to have to get ourselves our our coke oven fired back up just so we can produce the stuff we need. Okay, that's that. Okay, there. Okay, now we have to do one more thing, which is copper coil. This guy, and we just need to be able to... Oh, I have to make things. Okay, can I make one of these next? Okay, start. Okay, and then I need to make some of these. I need to make... Did I not do a recipe for these yet? I guess not. Let's make one. Okay, let's go put this in our interface. Molecular deal. Oh, I did make one of those. Okay, what's the problem then, guy? Okay, coil. So I need to make 8 of these. Start. Okay, next. Alright, so those will come out pretty quick. Okay, now I should be able to make the pattern, right? So close out of this, and we'll say copper coil. Yeah, and like this, and like that. Okay, now we have this. So we should be able to go down in here. Now we can craft these things. The only thing that we can't do yet, and we're going to have to figure out how we're going to make that happen. The only thing that we can't do yet, coil block, yeah, is we don't know how to make, we have to make treated wood, and I think what I'm going to do is just make a bunch and call it a done deal. I mean, that's lots of sticks. So we don't know how to do that. And the other thing that we don't... is that the only thing we don't know how to do? We can craft these. Oh, and we need to build another metal former. So I'll tell you what, let me go off camera and fire up a metal former real quick and just get it down there and connect it to the network, just so we have it done. That way we don't have to worry about it ever again. Metal former. And I thought maybe we would have one, but we don't. So that's easy. This we can probably just make. Yeah, so that's done. And these toolbox guys, I don't know, do we have enough one? We just need a crate. Okay, I need to make a crate. Okay, let me get a metal former made, and we'll put it down there, and we'll have one for plates and one for the other things. Those little wires. And then we should be good to go. So let me get that done. I'll be back with you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. We got ourselves a metal former down there, hooked up to the AE2 network, and I made the pattern to be able to make those little wires, copper wires. You got it in extrude mode, put an ejector upgrade, 4 overclockers in it, easy mode for sure. Alright, so let's make these coils. We need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Next, we should have all this stuff. Yeah, start. Alright, and let these guys craft off. Okay. And then we need... They're coming in. Okay. So we need our input power input... Hello? Power input plug. We need our hatch. We need 2 of these guys. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. We need these copper deals. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then what else do we need? We need... Input hatch, output hatch, copper coil 3. That's okay. We need the crystallizer itself. All right, let's... Oh no, did I just click that thing? Dang it. Oh man, makes me crazy. Okay, so we need the crystallizer. Let's see what's involved in making that. Crystallizer? This. Okay. Alright, so we need a couple of these. 1, 2 repeaters. That's easy. And then we need a steel plate, which we probably have. Machine structure. Alright, machine structure. Do we have one? No. So let's get one started. Yeah, that's all there. We're going to have to teach this thing how to make steel, I think, pretty soon. That's a project for another day. How much steel do we still have? 700. Okay, we're we're in good shape. I mean, I went crazy making steel. Okay. Crystallizer. Okay. So we need to make all these different interfaces. So we need to make one of these. Next, start. No crafting CPUs are available. What's going on here? What's it making? These still are making? Cancel that. Okay. This is still doing? Okay. So we need a circuit. All right. We need one of these. Next. Start. Okay. We need one of these. Next. Start. Okay. We need, what is it? An interface? One of these. Okay. Next. Start. Okay. Now, Crystallizer. All right, let's see. Can we just make this thing now? What are we missing in the middle? Oh, our machine deal. Let's see what's going on here. We're still waiting on crafting some of this stuff. Okay. I mean, it's working. It's got a bunch of stuff stored. It's got to make one more plate. It's got to make some more ruby dust. Yeah, so that's done now. I kind of like watching this thing. It's kind of cool. Kind of clicking through, doing all the kind of crazy stuff that it needs to do. And while we're waiting here, this also gives me the opportunity to drink some coffee. Yum. Alright, so it should make that, and then the rest of these should just rip out. There we go. Okay, now, Crystallizer. Okay. Bang, bang, bada boom. That guy. Okay, so this is all. Oh, we need quartz crucibles. Where are these guys? Right? Okay, so we need regular crucibles. I bet I don't have enough iron. You know, we need to make a ton of iron. So let's make ourselves, I don't know, like 200 iron. Yeah, that's easy. Okay, so we're going to have to wait a minute. Not too long ago, because that furnace goes crazy. So, is that enough? That should be. Okay, crucible. This guy. And we need 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then we need quartz ones by going like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. Let's go out and build this bad boy. Let me get rid of this guy out of my inventory. Okay. All right. Let's go out here. Okay. So next up in our suite of deals here is the crystallizer. We want to leave 1, 2, 3. And I think we can go like right here and click. Yeah. Okay. So it's output hatch. So this guy is going to go here. So here's the output hatch. And we need an input hatch. Well, we're going to go the other way. So we're going to make... It doesn't matter which side. I sort of want them to be the other way around, though. Okay. So you, sir, are going to be there, and you are going to... So we're going to input this side, get the goodies out on that side. And then the crystallizer itself goes right here in the middle, like so. And then we've got the power input plug goes here. And then 2 of these coils go here and here. All right. And then I think we're just put these guys on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we click on it. Boom. There's our crystallizer. Okay, that's looking pretty sweet. All right, so here's what I want to do as far as power for this whole environment goes. This is my plan, at least. Actually, I did this in Forever Stranded when I played Forever Stranded because I liked, I don't know, I just think it looks cool. One of my favorite books of all time is, let me get something really quick here. What's it called? Post? Yeah, how about one of these? Okay, and then do we have some bricks that I can get? Yeah. We need 9 of these. Maybe we'll take a bunch. Okay. One of my favorite books of all time, I don't know if it's all time, but it's definitely one of my favorite books, is a book called Battlefield Earth by this guy named L. Ron Hubbard. He is the Scientology guy, but that's not why I like this book. Let's see. Can we go like right here? Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like that, maybe. Let's get rid of this tree. Do I have my axe? I don't know. I always remember. I never have it with me. I have this guy. Here. Let's chop these down. Anyway, I don't know if you ever read that book. It's a monster. It's called Battlefield Earth by L. Ron Hubbard. It's a huge, long book. I don't know, like 3,000 pages, something like that. It goes for forever. But anyway, in that book, essentially it's like Earth from like a couple, like 3,000 years from now or something like that. Oh, I thought that was a bad guy. That's just an old sheep doing his sheep deal. Anyway, and it's about how like we or the humans like took back Earth from these aliens that had taken it over. Okay, so that's like that. Yeah. Okay, out. Okay, perfect. Now I want to go up a little bit higher, and I have a MV wire connector right here, and I want to put him on there like that. Okay, so he's going to be pulling power out of this thing, and I mean it's not a lot. We can upgrade it if we want to at some point, but I think this is going to work out good. And I'll leave that one hooked up there, and we will go. How do I want this to work? Maybe not on the top. I wonder. I know we're taking time away. Anyway, they were fighting. They had to take the world back from these bad guys called the Cyclos, and the Cyclos were all like hardcore, and they enjoyed being like extremely violent and all this kind of crazy stuff. But they had this like twice a year they had to fire all the minerals that they had gotten from Earth back to their home planet, and they had this like firing area. And they always talked about all the wires, and the wires would be humming with power and stuff like that. And that's how I want our rocketry area to be. I wanted to use immersive engineering all over the place. Why did I come over here? I came over here for a post. No. Do I not have one? Can I make one of these? No. Can I make one of these? No. Can I make one of these? No. Oh. Dang it. Oh, no. I know what I came over here for. One of these. A balloon. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So anyway, that's how I want to have this thing set up, kind of like with like wires all over the place. Let's go sleep through the night quick. Man, we're running out of time in this episode, man. We just get to chit-chatting and building stuff and making things automated so we don't have to worry about it ever again. And man, the time just disappears. That's how it works. That's how it works. So if we can get the crystallizer, then how about around back of this joint? There we go. Okay, so if I go like, maybe like here, are you going to be causing trouble? You're dead. You're dead. Okay. So if I go sorta in like a center, let's do like right here in the center of this thing, and I get these guys. Hopefully that's not too far away. I don't think it is. Oh, the power's got to go into the back. All right, let's just go over here. We'll start everything here, and we'll try to put the power connections on the back. So we'll go up here like this. Okay, and then we're going to put a balloon down. Perfect. Okay, and then we'll bust all these guys back up. And then on this guy, we're going to put our MV relay. Okay, so he's going to go right there. And then we can go over here. And we can connect from here to here. And then on the back of this guy, and we'll probably need to swap these all out for HV. But right now, MV is probably going to be enough. These guys don't take a tremendous amount of power. Okay, so let me see. Does this guy need anything else? No. So we just have to turn him on. All right. And now he's ready. So he's all ready to go, the crystallizer. Now let me show you how this guy works. So if we go and get 1, 2 of these, and we convert one of them into nuggets, and we go over here and we put these into the input hatch like this and like that. See, it does its deal. It's actually really cool. Look at that. I love it. I love it. You can see them growing in there. I don't know if you can see that on the video, but you can see them now, I'm sure. You see these guys growing. It looks like you're getting 3 for 1. That's not the way it works. You just get 1. But now we have a silicon buell, which is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so that was the next machine we needed to build. Let's get our deal out here. Now, what do we say was the next one? I want to say it's the cutting machine. So if I have one of these bowls like this, how do I use... No. Okay. And how do I use these? Cutting machine makes silicon wafers. So the cutting machine is next up on our list of things to build. So let's see. Make sure that we have that guy selected. And he should be pretty simple. Cutting machine, creative power. We need a power plug, a motor, a saw blade assembly, an input hatch, output hatch. Okay, let's go in here and see if we can't make this stuff. And then, yeah, that's probably all we're going to need. I want to build all these machines on camera with you guys. You know, we could skip it, and we could just be like, okay, here's all the machines. But, man, these are... If you're doing advanced rocketry, man, you got to know how to build these guys. Okay, so first of all, cutting... We need this... cutting... What was it called? Saw blade assembly. Saw blade assembly. Oh, this. Okay. So it's a bunch of iron plates. It's one of these guys. Can we just make that by chance? What do we need? What is it that we don't have? An iron rod? Okay. We can make an iron rod, though, all day long. Okay. Okay. Saw blade assembly. Now we can make this guy? Nope. We got to make this guy first. This guy. Let's make this. Okay. And then we can make this guy. I mean, these recipes aren't too bad, especially where we're at today with how much stuff we have. So we need a couple hatches. So we're going to need 2 of those. Next, start. And we're going to need some power deals. We're just going to need, or just one of these guys. Power. This. Next. Okay. And then, what else do we need? We need a motor. Input hatch, we got those. Saw blade assembly done. And we need a motor. Does it care what kind of motor? I don't know. Let's see. Motor. I guess there's only one motor that we can make. So we need a couple coil these guys. We should make a recipe on how to make these motors. Just so, because we're going to need them for other things as well. So we should be able to click that in there. This is a crafting deal. So if we click that in here, like so. Do we not have steel rods? Okay. I don't know if I can even make them. Yeah. Oh, no crafting CPUs. I have 2 crafting CPUs. Let's see what's happening here. So this guy is making our chrome. This guy is also making chrome. Lovely. Here, how about this? You know what I'll do? I'm not worried about this game. Here. Oh, we can't even make one of those. Alright, well, I guess we can't. Because we don't have a crafting CPU available. Okay, let me let these things finish. I'm going to make the last part. Let me just take a look here at the cutting machine. Like the controller block. It's more of the same. Some steel gears, which we can make with... Oh, no. Please tell me that's not the only way to make a steel gear is a metal press. We can cast them out. We need a casting gear. I don't want to use that. Oh, man. I don't want to build a metal press. I mean, we can. We definitely have the resources to do that. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay. Well, it looks like we're going to build a metal press. Let me get my engineering book out here just so you guys can see. Tools and simple machines. Is that where it's at? Metal press? No. Okay, we're going to go back. I don't think it's heavy. Oh, it is heavy machinery. Okay, so this is not nothing that we haven't made already. Steel scaffolding, redstone engineering block, a piston, a conveyor belt, and a heavy engineering block. We may have that. The only thing that I don't think we have made before... Oh, we even have those. Okay, heavy. We have one of those. Redstone. We have one of those. Okay, so I'm going to go off camera and build this metal press. And then we also have to build a gear press, which is this. So we need just a gear. It looks like of any kind. Okay. Is it really any kind? Doesn't look like it's any kind. It looks like it's some specific kind. Okay. I can't make a steel gear. We've already addressed that. I can make an osmium. Oh, yeah. Can we just make this? Yeah. Okay, good. Okay. So let me get this thing made. I'll be back with you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. I think we're ready. Man, I had to build another point-to-point network while I was offline. Man, I just ran out of channels over there by my immersive engineering. But I built myself a metal press, got myself a gear deal, and automated it while I was offline. See, not everything I bring you guys back for. Let me go over here real quick and grab a little bit of dirt while we're here. That should be plenty. Okay, let's go. Okay. And I just want to see, we want to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're gonna fill in this. I talked about filling this in already, so not a big deal. I'll do the rest of it probably off camera just to get. Oh yeah, oh that scared me. Get out of here, guy. I'm trying to fill stuff in. But he came out of the woods. I need to get that squared away too. There's some things we can do, but man, we're going crazy making machines currently. There, okay, that's good. Okay, so now this thing, 1, 2, 3, I think it's like the same as this guy. 1, 2, 3, and then we gotta click right here. Nope, we don't want it to be clicked there. We want to go back wrong. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We want to click right here. That way it's in line. Okay, this is pretty simple. So we have an input hatch here. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to convert one of these to output, and we're going to put that guy over here on this side. Then the input hatch is going to go there. And then, what is that? That's the cutting machine itself. Let's put him down. Cutting machine. Okay. And then we've got power input on the back. We have a motor here. Bloop. And then we've got the saw blade assembly right there. Okay. And then we just click on this thing. Uh-oh. Is the motor facing the wrong way or something? Maybe. Okay, I'm betting the motor has to be like this. Let's see if that works. Oh. Is there more to this thing? I don't have any more pieces parts. Oh, the motor is facing the wrong way. Okay, it's got to face this way. Into the machine. That makes sense. Okay. What? Is the saw blade not facing the right way? Maybe. That could be it. That's weird that it doesn't automatically align it, but I guess I can kind of understand it. Now? You dang thing. It's supposed to fit like that. Saw blade assembly like that. Okay, I don't understand what I don't have right here. Does it have to go this way? It says it doesn't like the motor. I don't know. I mean, the only way I can face it is this way. There's not another motor, right? There's that motor. Yeah, that's what we have. Okay, so what seems to be the problem here? Solid assembly, power input. Maybe this does have to be... Maybe they do have to be this way. I know the motor's backwards. Come on. Dang it, what is wrong here? So output has to be over... I think I just put them back the exact same way they were before. Okay, so output here, input here now. Yeah, okay, well, that's kind of strange. That's weird that you can't, so this is a requirement. You can't swap them around. Okay, so the only thing we have to do now is we just need to get one of our MV wire connectors and stick them on the back like that. We need to go to our balloon, get our MV wire, and we can go like this, and we can hook that up to power, and now this thing should be happy. Yes? We got to turn him on. Okay, now if we go over here and take one of these. All right, and let's just stick it in this guy. So this is goes this way. I don't know why it's backwards, but okay. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. Okay, sawing up stuff, taking care of business. Yeah. Okay, and then it should show in the output hatch. Bang, silicon wafers. And then I think we could take these and put these back through here. Oh no, that's a whole different thing. Okay, well, we got two more machines for advanced rocketry done. I think that's a pretty good deal. Man, we did some automation. We built some things. We automated all the piece parts. Yeah, we built our new metal former. Man, it's been a busy episode. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Until next time, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool. And from the Age of Engineering, every episode we are one step closer to going to space. I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.